Hello guys and welcome to another video. So thanks to EVX I could test the new Inmotion V12 and I would like to give you my first impressions. So what is the Inmotion V12? It's a 16-inch tire wheel. The weight is 64 pounds, 29 kilo. It's supposed to be going up to 43 miles per hour. The range is supposedly 70 miles. So when you first look at the wheel, you quickly notice it's quite big, especially for a 16-inch tire wheel. It's pretty much surprising. You're wondering why the wheel is so big, but you can explain this with all the features inside the wheel. It's a non-suspension wheel. After the V11, I was expecting either an improvement of the V11 or that the new wheel will also have the same suspension, but that's not the case. That's a standard electric unicycle with no suspension. Inmotion decided to focus more on speed and specs on the wheel. I forgot to say earlier also, it's a 100 volt wheel, so it's the first 100 volt wheel from Inmotion. So Inmotion is known for the quality of their product. So I think that's a selling point to have a 100 volt well-built electric unicycle. It has also a screen at the top of the shell and you can configure the wheel with the screen as well. You can also use the app to configure the wheel. I could not look at this very well because it was quite tough to test the wheel. The event where I went to get the wheel was quite popular, so that's why I could not go deep in detail testing the wheel, but this video is just about a first impression. So what about the design of the wheel? Inmotion reproduced the same type of design they did for the V11, that boxy type of design. I quite liked it, to be honest. It's very discreet during the day. During the night you can activate the LED lights. I could not see that for myself because I tested the wheel during the day, but it has a good combination of discretion during the day and light show during the night. So yeah, I appreciate how the V12 looks. The wheel makes also a futuristic sound when you ride. It's very fun but a bit confusing at speed, as the pitch of the sound is aligned with the speed of the wheel. So you could be surprised at first, like when you are speeding up and then the sound changes and goes in a higher tone. You're like, whoa, what's going on? The first time it's surprising, but then after a while you get used to it, you start to find it very fun. At least that's my opinion. But for those who don't like that sound during riding, you can disable it in the application. You can actually have the same feature for any wheel if you use EUC World for Android. If you subscribe to the app, you unlock a functionality that provides exactly the same. You have a vast library of sounds that are aligned with the speed of your wheel, so it's quite fun for those who want to try. So how does the wheel ride? Pretty much good, to be honest. I could go fast very quickly without any effort. It's quite nimble. So originally when you look at the wheel, it's quite heavy. It looks big and heavy, but once you start riding, you don't feel the weight at all. You just go. When I tried the wheel, I got quite a few wobbles. Why that? The wheel was bending on the side. I put that on the account of rider error because when I ride a new wheel, I need to get used to it. But after talking to other riders, some of them also had the same feeling. So I'm not sure. I would need to ride more the wheel to confirm. It was especially at the beginning when I started to ride the wheel and speed up. I started to have some wobbles and also the wheels start to bend on one side a lot. I think you can see that on the video. But after that it was fine. The wheel has a good trolley handle. I took the time to stop and walk with the wheel holding the trolley and see how it feels. The sensations are really good. You don't feel disturbed by holding the wheel and pushing the wheel with the trolley. It's quite correct compared to other wheels like for example the Begode EX, which has a terrible trolley. On this one they took the time to do something correctly. You see on the video that the trolley is not fixed, he moves a lot as you ride. It's because the wheel is a pre-production version. On the production version of the wheel, the trolley is gonna be fixed. The wheel was set up as medium. I felt that medium on the V12 was quite soft, but this wheel is really customizable, so I can't tell that the medium on the V12 is forever that soft. I think you can customize it more, but I could not do that at that time. So to sum it up, this wheel, 16-inch tire, is just a direct competitor of the Begode Nikola directly. I was a previous owner of the Nikola, so I immediately felt the same sensations. With that first impression, I can honestly say that the Inmotion V12 is a solid wheel. It will be a great beginner wheel for someone who doesn't want to buy a beater wheel and learn directly on a real electric unicycle, but it can also fit advanced riders who like electric unicycles with a 16-inch tire or who never tried a Nikola before. If you are a previous owner of the Begode Nikola, I'm not sure why you would get an Inmotion V12, but otherwise I think it's a great wheel that will need more testing to go deep inside all the features that wheel can offer. That's all I got for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you next time.